Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of... I don't even know if this is an episode of what am I calling this. Welcome to another Unreal Engine 4 game development live stream. That's what I'm calling it. We're back with Project Hero. Obviously we're making a action-adventure game, role-playing game maybe, using Unreal Engine 4, C++, the gameplay ability system plugin, blueprints, all that good stuff. Mostly outsourcing our art to... stuff we could find on the marketplace. So last time we were in here, we were working on a targeting system, and I want to continue that today, but I do want to check some stuff for my buddy Christoph. I want to check something with this component logic that we have on post-edit move, or post-edit component move. I just want to see kind of how this would work. Because I think there should be like an add unique option or something that we could do in there. And then from there, we'll continue working on the targeting system, which we kind of have working, but I just noticed now that what tags do I have on me? Okay, so sidestep. Okay, so I broke something with sidestep. Somehow these tags and these like movement abilities are not doing me any favors, so we'll just kind of have to roll with the punches, I think. So let's work on what we need to do first, which is that post-edit component move function. I'm hoping we can bind to it, so we're just gonna make we'll make a new class for this. I guess we would have to make it an actor class. We'll choose a folder. Anything for like tests? We could just remove it later. Hero component move test actor. So it's going to create the class, but it's going to fail. We've been there before. We just got to update the header file directory, and then we should be good to test. And I guess I want to create two scene components and see if they work. So see, yeah, there we go. We got that. All good, whatever. Let's close out. Let's actually go into Writer. Now we should have tests. So let's look at the component header file here. Yeah, so we gotta do hero/tests. I think that's all we need to do. So we definitely gotta include the scene component. Well, there we go. But we gotta also create some components. So I think it's gonna be under protected, I would say. So we gotta do like class u scene component, I suppose. We'll call this component 1. And then we'll also make a static mesh. The class use static mesh component, I suppose. We'll say scene component and scene component. I'll say base. I don't know. Scene component child, and then we'll call this static mesh component base. I'm probably gonna have to include before include static. Oh wow, Google already had that going, so cool. Okay. So we got those two. Now we gotta say scene. I will do the static Mesh component base equals create default sub-object. Use static mesh component. Text, we'll call it static mesh base. And then I guess I could say what? Static. Equal, no, we gotta do root component, right? And then we can say, pretty much almost the same thing. So scene component. Oops. Scene component child equals create default sub-object. View scene component. Text. Scene component child. I think it's what? I think it's like setup attachment, right? Or is it like scene component child, setup attachment, and then we do, I guess we could say root component, right? I wonder if that's at all valid. Let's just compile and just make sure this test actor looks like the way we think it should look. And then we'll have to look into this scene component post edit component move. Because what we potentially might have to do is make another scene component class. Hey, hey Slylo, is that a different theme for writer? It's definitely a custom theme. I think it's called material theme. And yeah, you can change things like that. I think it's free, or there's a free version. You know, I gotta go dark gray or completely dark. So yeah, just look up material theme. That should be what you're looking for. We're gonna make a component test. We'll do a blueprint class. We're doing, what is this called? Component, yeah. Hero component, move a test actor. Yeah, no problem. BPC component test. Let's see. Now we should have a static mesh. Yes, in the scene component child. And we could dump this into the map. Oh yeah, I gotta make these things exposed. As view properties. Probably edit anywhere. And then I guess we'll say blueprint read write, I suppose, is fine. I think that's okay. Let's just recompile, see if we can get access to the mesh, just so I can visibly see the cube. I hope you're enjoying the green screen effect. I finally figured out how to do it better. I've always had a green screen, but I just gave up on trying to get it to work, and I finally got it to kind of look better. So hopefully it makes the stream easier to watch. So we have the scene component test. Yes, so we got a cube. Yes, we got a cube. Then we have the scene component, and we're moving it. Okay, so we do have access to move it. So now I gotta see if this component thing, this, again, that static mesh, this post edit, I gotta see if this is something like you can bind. And I'm always really shitty. So it's a virtual void, I believe it said. It says bool finished. So let's go to scene component, post edit. So it says if with editor, you can do this. So F property change, post edit component move is what I'm looking for. Post edit component move. And again, it's with editor. So I wonder if potentially I did this wrong, but let's just see. Scene component. What's it called? I always forget the binding stuff. I definitely have to remember that. There's under what? Item and collectible, maybe? Yeah, on component begin overlap. So I guess, is it like, let me just move that to the right. So is it like post edit component move? And then I guess I like dot add dynamic. Yeah, I don't think it works like this. So what is this class? A hero component, just move actor. And I guess I would need a void. Can I say like begin play? Yeah, so I don't think I could do this in that way. I guess what I can try doing I can reparent this, I'm pretty sure. But it's a using component. Let's go back to decorations and usage. So do I have to change this like you? This needs to be back to A. All right, so that's not what we want to do. Let us create another test thing, and we'll do a scene component this time. Okay. So new class. Oh, it has to be a scene component. I guess maybe an actor. Yeah, let's just do scene component. Hero underscore scene component. We'll put this in tests. This doesn't have to be that organized since we're just testing shit out. No, we're good. All right, so I think what we need to do after, there we go, we got the scene component. So we gotta fix this, the hero. So we have a scene component. So we should be able to say Don't think we have to say virtual void. I think we just say void override doesn't seem to like that. Why don't you like it? Let's just implement it. Generate definition. We'll see. UE log temp warning text, and we'll say component is being moved. Okay, don't need that. Let's get rid of all this. Might need scene component. Let's find that again. So virtual void. Okay, so it needs. All right, so it takes in a bool. I was not paying attention to that. So we need the scene component.h. We'll just update. Okay, isn't happy about that. Can you tell me what the squiggly is? So it does not have a virtual specifier, so it doesn't want that. Okay. So in theory, if I put, okay, does it not like what I'm doing? All right, let me add this. Also, let me add the scene component to our test actor. So instead of U class U scene components could be U hero scene component. And then we gotta just update this as well. I think I also have to include hero slash tasks. Okay. I think that's all kosher. All right, so what we're expecting now is our test actor should have a UHero scene component instead. And if we move that component in editor, we should get an update. So scene component test, we got scene component child, it is a hero. Let's get our output log. So scene component, yes. Component is being moved. I guess if we clear log, boop, 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 boop. So there you go. So I guess potentially what we can say, just for funsies, is let me first split and move right. So hero scene component. All right, so here's our hero scene component. We could, I guess, say if, or I can say I wonder if I could say something like, just for my own well-being, be finished. Finished moving. Ah, oh, God. Still moving. Curious if that'll work. But before we do that, UE4 C++, can we get scene component, or we could just say, can we get component parent actor somehow? Let's see. All right, so it's super simple, get owner. Okay. So I guess let's make a new thing in our component test actor. We'll make a public function. Oh boy. We'll say void update parent actor. And here we will create a definition. That work? No. Alright, so generate definition. There we go. We can pretty much copy this, but we'll change. We'll just say parent actor updated. And I guess we could do something like this, where it's like if get owner, we could say then, so we need we need to include this other class, our parent class. So include hero tasks, yeah, that one. Then we could just say you hero, or no, it's a hero moving test actor parent actor equals cast get owner, and then here we'd say a hero. Then we could just say parent actor update parent actor, right? So now in theory, when we move our scene component, it should update the parent actor as well. And if that works, then I could tell my buddy that it works, and then we can move on to targeting again. I've been having such a bad habit. Like, I've only been working on this project once a week instead of twice a week. So I gotta do better, because I'm always kind of losing track, and it's no good. Okay. So we have our scene component test. Clear our log, grab my scene component. Okay, so parent actor updated, and we're getting some gibberish, which is fine. But we know technically it works. So I definitely fucked up this do I have to be like this for it to be happy? I don't know. We'll just see if that did anything, but we know it works. So let's, yeah, that still doesn't do anything. Oh bother. Guess we could just say component moving. Yeah, I see a question. What are you trying to do right now? So I'm trying to answer a question for a friend about if it's possible using this function, not from the static mesh, from the component class. They have this post edit component move. I want to see if this works as you would expect. So when we move a component, I want to be able to print something from the component, but I also want to be able to do something to the parent actor. So for example, if you wanted to update something when moving a component for whatever reason. That's as far as I can really talk, I think. So let's look again. Yeah, there we go. So it works. And we did it under 30 minutes, so you know we're smart. I'm just writing him right now. Okay, now we can work on our stuff. So let's remove the scene component. Please. Thank you. So there's a couple of things, like, because last time we worked, we kind of have the targeting working. Maybe not in the most nice looking way, but we're able to look at this and target it, right? And by targeting, I mean just show something on the UI. We can't untarget or anything like that. But the problem is I have this tree, and the tree has this lock-on widget. Is it because I believe he also uses the hero? Okay, maybe he needs to have the lock-on interface and I just didn't do it. Because we should be able to lock onto this tree. Okay. It crashed. So we gotta get better at debugging. That's my next problem. Because it's just saying, so ignore actors, like. So what happens if I hit continue? Oops. So is the problem that we don't implement that function in our tree? Let's check it out. Let's get rid of the scene component stuff that we don't need anymore. Let's see if we can get this fixed. See if I can even understand my own components and my own interfaces. Like, I don't even know if I need an interface. Sometimes I think I might just think things wrong. On here. So there is a, what's the toggle lock on visibility pure? Oops. I just say like this. I assume it's gonna crash again. Yes. It just not like that. What could possibly? So we got hit results. to breakpoint. Let's see if we can actually debug this thing. Because yeah, that's probably my weakest point, debugging. I have like half a mind of not knowing what the hell is going on. And I saw they just released 4.27 preview 1. And so eventually we'll have to update to that. And then eventually update to Unreal Engine 5 when they fully release that. I was able to compile the GitHub version last night. It was pretty easy. It was the exact same process with Unreal Engine 4, if not easier. Alright. So we press E. So here's our hit result, right? So how do we say next? Okay. Right here. Step over, step into, or step into. All right, so we want to step into. Can hit result give me any data? Hero base actor, yes, this is all right. Then fuck. So what is wrong? Why would this crash? Maybe. Hold on. Maybe I don't have a valid widget. I really gotta failsafe this shit. Like if it's gonna just crash like this. Take it slowly but surely. Okay. So we do have this set up. So why could it possibly crash? Oh, this is where I'm confused. Like, does it crash if I don't do anything else? Yeah, see, like I hit that, that's fine. I hit my actual cube and we see the target lock, wink wink. But with this tree, it's just like, no. Like, do I have to actually implement? Yeah, maybe I'm not fail-safing that correctly. What class is that? Is an actor? No. All right, it said it was a collectible. Let me see. Try that again. Because I think I'm doing everything in Blueprint. So maybe I just have to... Hardcore put it into the actor. In code, I mean. Alright, so this all looks like blueprint. So, take that out, take that out. Remove it there. Yes. Okay. Well, now let's do this the long way. So we should definitely have, so here item base we have on this side, and then what do we have? Where's our test dummy? Not under test. So that's UI. Actors, test dummy. So test dummy, we want to add that U property. Okie doke. We want to do this. Do we have to include it? Probably. Go. We can generate our definitions. Boom, boom. Now, what does this one look like? So it has lock-on implementation. We can return that. We could do that as well. I feel like having this function everywhere is also bad design. Like I should be able to just not have to put this in every single, like it should be maybe in the component, but maybe not. All right, let's just see if that does anything for us. Maybe it'll work some miracle that I don't understand. Cool. What's wrong? A hero item base cannot instantiate an abstract class. Why? What's the difference between these two? Hero item base. Let's update that as well. Let's see. You might be missing a function required for the abstract class. You right. You right. My man, thank you. Now... that should be better. We'll see. But I'm wondering how I can do this in a better way. Because I don't want to have to implement these functions every single time. I want to just be able to add my component, my interface, and just be like, yo, do this. But I might be thinking of it in a different way. Let's just look at this class, make sure we have our component. Okay. So this is actually a hero interactive component. So where is my actor and trees? Okay. That's my base actor. What did I do this in? Hero item base. God, I have so many dumb fucking names. So items. This is hero item base. What just happened? Did Unreal just crash for no reason? Let's try that again. Can we even open up my item class? No, I can't even open the item class. Oh my god. Okay. Can I make a blueprint from that class? Like, also, like, it shouldn't even, like, this target lock should not even be in here. Like, it should all work behind the scenes. Where, like, if I wasn't a programmer, all I would need to do was to add this component and add the interface, and you should just be automatically able to target it, right? I feel like that's how it should be. Task, blueprint, hero item base, say new blueprint. Okay, so I can open up a new blueprint. But so hero item base. Okay. Oh, I forgot to even. I'm so fucking dumb. Instantiate it. All right, maybe that was the problem when I was trying to open up the potion class. We'll see. Fingers crossed. You gotta make it again. Okay. Now we have a lock-on component. Let's just put in the cube again. And I should really also initialize some of these settings, because it's kind of hard to remember what the settings should be. So I'm going to do this off to this side, so it's screen, then the target lock, 64 by 64. What are all the modified properties? Visible by default is off. Draw at desired size. Anything else? Okay. Boom. Throw this guy in. Let's see. Yes. Obviously, we can reposition the target lock wherever you would want. For example, above it. Oops, I did not mean to compile. Okay, we'll do it anyway. Thank you. Yeah, that's above it. Okay. So that works. But it only works if I do it that way. Like if I do it in code. Because if I do it any other way, it seems to crash. Like if I were to manually add the component and everything. Let's first update the component. So the widget component, so that it will set all the default settings that we want to have on it. So we don't have to always remember to update it. So components, no. Good folder structure, Devin. You fucking dumbass. So these are the interfaces, which we'll have to update next, I'm sure. Very curious. So it's lock on component. But where is it? Okay, so it's under UI because it's a widget component. Oi. All right, so can I? What kind of class is this? UHero. UHero lock on widget component. UHero lock on widget component. I think I should be able to do that. No. Is there a way for me to because essentially I want to make these the default settings, right? I want to make widget class this. I want to make space, screen, straw size, whatever. I'm wondering if these are kind of exposed for me immediately, like space equals space. All right, we need to go to its usages and then we find space. We gotta find what type it is. So e-widget space, I think, is what it is. So we should be able to do something like that. Now, we might have to do, we'll do that part last because we might have to do a hard reference into where this target lock is. Or I can make a data asset because fuck it, right? We have so many data assets. We have a player movement, mana, which we don't need health. We'll probably need ability, damage. Should there just be a data asset for widget stuff? Probably something like some values. For now, we're gonna hard code this. So draw size equals, and now what is the draw size? F int point. How the fuck do you write F endpoint. Hey Google. Is there a way, how do we construct? Okay, we can kind of construct it like that. So can I literally just be like equals, is it in math? Might have to include, I don't think I'll have to include it because I'm already in this class. So can I literally just say like F endpoint and then to the integers, so I think we can get away with just saying that. Now, where were we? Draw at set draw at desired size. I guess we could say true. Now for the, well, I have to do visible. Is there like set visible? Visibility. Oh, we want it false. We don't want it visible by default. And then, yeah, the hard part. I always forget how to do this, so we gotta Google it again. UE4 C++ reference asset. Now, can I say widget class equals? Let's see. Indirect property reference. Like, I'm pretty sure I do this somewhere else. I just forget where. Is it in my weather? God, this weather system. Guess load object. Let's see, load object. Oops. Now this is what? So the null pointer and text. And then we need that, like, pretty much the reference. Paste. Now we can get rid of front. And how does this look? Is it just this back? Okay, it doesn't seem like it's allowed. Well, this is a widget component. Maybe I'm wrong here. Definitely I'm wrong. Hold on. This is here's the lock-on component. Lock-on widget component. Is it under HUD? No. Really don't know why that's not under component. What class is this? Oh, it's not even a class. Okay. It's just user widget. So I guess I could say user widget. Let's just try to Just try to compile it and see what's wrong. Overloaded member function not found in U hero lock on component. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we just gotta say U hero lock on which component. I think that fixes that part. Save all the things. So maybe one problem solved. Okay. So it's a widget. So T subclass of like what is widget class? It's T class subclass of. Do I have to be like T subclass of new user widget? No. So I would think you would have to use find object, but that's not really cutting it. So that's not it. And, am I positive about this? What I did with the weather? No, I don't want to move folder. I do this a bunch of times in this class. Maybe I have to like hold it somewhere? Let's make a new private. Maybe T subclass of class. Oops, capital. Target lock widget. Now can I say something like target lock widget equals that? So still a problem. So no viable operator matches arguments of type C close of U user widget. Um, closer if I make this okay, so that's now right, but can I do like target widget dot get class? I feel like that doesn't make any sense, but we'll see. Okay, so it fails. Access violation reading location. So what the fuck does that mean? This I do not know. Okay. Can I just say like if target lock widget? Do that. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely doing this the wrong way. Like technically it will build, but I don't think it'll actually open the editor. We'll find out. Okay, so it did. But for example, like if I go to blueprints, no. So hero base actor, right? For example, this doesn't have it. So we could do, what's it, hero lock on widget. So it does everything else right. Rendering invisible. Yeah, that's all right, except for this. Now, again, let me look at my weather system. So outer. So game, hero, UI, target lock. And then this one is game, hero, or this is whatever. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like again, so default preview pawn class equals load object view class. But like the one I have is not a class. So double quotes, yeah, so it starts with game. That's not right. Um. So UE4, C++, setting variable to asset class or something? I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'm kind of like looking at the other monitor, researching this. My bad. So load material. I think that's not right either. Don't set default to instance. Okay. All right, your boy is stuck. Is there like load class? So far, this is right. One more parentheses. Okay. Maybe? Did we just figure it out? Just doing load class instead? Oh. Let's see if we can compile it this way. I have a feeling we might have to open and close the editor. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We good? We Gucci. Let me just see if this made a difference. Doesn't seem like it did, but let me do a full compile and close out the editor just to be sure. Because I mean, that seems valid. It lets me compile. I guess that's one thing you should know. Even though it lets you compile, doesn't mean it's right. Fingies crossed. No. Do I have to maybe re-add it? Hero lock-on widget. No. Like, I don't want to have to like add it that way. I just wonder why that doesn't work. Okay. Maybe I'm getting too hung up on it. But that just is kind of annoying. Don't need that. This doesn't matter, right? If it's a pointer. Highly doubt it. Only a fool's hope. If this even compiles. UE4 C++ set class parameter code. Yeah, that doesn't work. Set class reference. I have one possible lead. Oh, no, wait, I did that. Damn. I got myself so excited for no reason. All right. We can try static constructor helpers, class finder, user widget. Do I have to create something? I'll say target lock class finder. That. Then can I just say like widget class equals target lock class finder dot class? I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. Failed to find game hero UI target lock. So it fails to find that. So that's the problem, it seems. Do I not have the right reference? Okay, so maybe I don't need this. Maybe. We can try it one more time. Okay. It compiles. Let's see if we get that same CDO error. Okay. Boom. All right, so now if I just add this target lock component to something, it'll automatically put in the settings that I want or need at that moment. Because I can't imagine target locking being hugely varied between objects. But I would still have the problem, I think. Let's put in our lock-on interface. I'm just gonna do that. Has lock on, and then I wonder if that's enough. I feel like it's probably gonna crash. So let's put this one over here. Is this a base actor? Yeah. Why does it say this is inherited? Who knows? Alright. No, press E, it crashes. Okay. I think it's because I'm calling the pure. I could be the problem. Let's see if doing something with the pure function changes anything at all. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so interfaces. So we broadcast all this crap. So override. Which one am I? I think it's toggle visibility pure. Okay. So it cannot be overridden. Okay, so like I can't even do that. How do I get rid of this function? All right, I think. Oh, it's up here. Okay. So I think we might have to do the not pure version. So let's go to the interface. So toggle lock on visibility is all that it's called. Oh, let me copy this. Put it like that. This is compile. Okay, it does. But so if I go into the interface, like it's just not implemented in the interface. But if I then add it back, override toggle lock on visibility, I'll just print out whatever the value is. Um, will it crash? Yes. Do not directly call event functions and interfaces. Call execute. Okay. So what could be wrong? I'm not sure. I feel like I just gotta I just gotta like compartmentalize it a little bit better, I think. Oops. I'm gonna take a short break. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right. So we're back in the confusion. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Like, is the interface even freaking necessary? Is another question. Hello, Christoph. Okay, since you're here, Christoph, I'm gonna show you the thing, if that's okay. It's literally just something printing strings and shit. There's nothing else. Okay. Okay, so we'll come back to the widget component in a second. I think I have it under tests. I don't want to move anything. So also just tell me if this is wrong. Maybe what you told me to do is not what I'm doing here. Do I have? Where is this object? Actors. Component test. So, Christoph, what I have a custom actor class. And inside, I have a custom scene component class. And the component class in C++ is automatically, I set it as a component in it and childed it. So the root component's a static mesh, for example, and the scene component is just a scene component. And I could just make this some sort of cube so we can see it. And then, so you see these strings. So if I move everything together, it says component moving, parent actor updated, component moving, whatever. But if I select the component, you also see the print strings. So basically, every time you move the scene component, it calls that function you showed me, and then it gets the owner that it's a part of, and then just calls a function there. So I believe that's what you need. Okay, cool. Then yes, it works. Yeah, no worries. It took like 30 minutes. It wasn't too bad. And this is basically the function. Pretty straightforward. And I guess we can, like, because it comes with a boolean, it tells you when it's finished. I'm guessing when it's finished moving. So if you really just want to update it, I'm not going out tonight, Christoph. So I don't know if you meant later tonight, but I'm staying home. Okay, so we got the tasks. Yeah, so back to this. I really need to watch that video on interfaces again. That's what we're gonna do.
But we're not calling interact.
Take this out. Oops. So we say I hero, yeah. Lock on interface equals cast I hero blah, 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 interface get actor then if lock on interface. Now let's see, lock on interface. So I don't know what any of this shit is. Is there any way? No, UE4, C++. How to know if interface your function is implemented? Let's see if there's any information. So C++ interface classes are only accessible in the interface via blueprints if they are not composed of pure virtual functions and must be marked as cannot implement interface blueprint. Interesting. Hello, UE4 Fatless. Nice name. How's it going? So I wonder, I guess I don't know how to write this the best way. Because yeah, in my UI, I have lock on widget component. I guess I should just have a lock on component and just do that there. Let me fucking add another component. Okay. Actor component. Components. Like, I don't know if I'm making things too fucking Inceptions. But whatever. We'll deal with it later. We'll let this fail. As we do. You know how we do. Okay, so if everything failed, but that's fine. Okay, so let's get out of all this. We'll keep the character open, for example. And we'll keep also the .h, but then when you got the components, lock on component, we need to fix this. Okay, I don't think it's gonna need to tick. Actually, I think it might need to tick. Because we might want to use distance to like on target, for example. So we're gonna completely break our interface right now, but whatever. So we got our lock on component. Let's do this. What do we need to do? Oh yeah, blueprint spawnable. That's fine. I think we need to make a public function. Call it I guess toggle. No, well, it has to be void. Void. I guess we could do like show target lock. And then we'll print in a bool be show. I think that's okay. Generate definition for that. And this is where we kind of have to just like do all that shit. So we're gonna have to get a reference. So I think the player's the only one gonna have a lock-on component, I think, for now. So is there like a get owner? Yeah. Okay, so we need to include a bunch of shit anyway. So include our player. So that's the first thing. I think we're going to have to include a skeletal mesh component because we're messing with that. For sure. So we gotta say what a hero player character player equals cast a hero player character get owner, then if player We just do the rest. But instead of saying get mesh, we could say layer get mesh. We also need gameplay statics. Let's bring this in a little bit. So lock on trace distance. Is that just a... Yeah, it's a variable. Public. Take that out. Take that out. Like I said, we're gonna have to move this to dead assets eventually, but we're gonna leave it for now. So where's this lock on shit? Yeah, lock on target. So we take that out. Oh no. Do it in here. We should also take that lock on target thing. Yeah, need that for sure. Private. Okay. So that's all good. So that's fine. So now we need to grab that interface. I think we need it there. I think we might need... Okay, this could be a const. Guess that could be const. Oh, also const? Interesting. Fine, we'll make it const. I feel like it's gonna break because I'm making things const. It's not like the first... That's not the first time I've done that. What does it say? Toggle visibility. Sure. Just say B show. And then we gotta make the new component. let's put it here. New property. I guess I can just. Class, hero, lock on component, lock on component. And I guess I could do a force inline. Is it you? You. Ah. It is a you. I don't know why it's not letting me autofill this. But okay. Get lock on component. Boom. And then lock on component equals. Do I include this? Probably. So it's definitely hero components. Oh fuck. There we go. So create new hero lock on. No, that widget component. Bad that I have a widget component and this kind of component. So I'm not really happy about that. Then I guess I could just say show target lock. If lock on component, lock on component, true, target lock, true for now. Let's see if there's any errors in all that code I just did. I'm sure there is. Because like in theory, if it does compile, it should behave almost the same way. And next stream, we gotta really make a design document for this this target lock, because I'm kind of going in coding as I'm designing. I really should take the time to actually make some sort of concept document for it. Let's just see if this works. So let's go to our player character. Like I want this thing to be, yes, lock on component like this. Perfect. And then it's got lock on trace distance, lock on sphere radius. So I think that's cool. I think that should be how it should be. Let's try to use it. Okay, so we do get the debug. All right. And I should be able to turn it off. Okay, I know why I can't turn it off, but we're kind of back to square one. We kind of went the long way around. Let's set up some tasks for us for next time. So yeah, work on documentation. That's another. So create lock-on data asset for tracking variables. I don't know if you want to do that. Investigate how closest target. Debug. Yeah, I did that. I kind of have a good idea of why this isn't happening, so I'm gonna just take that. Update lock-on component to contain widget class. I did that. Create documentation for target lock feature. Design better for implementing. And in the vein of that, let's go to Google Drive. Player features folders, good enough. And then we'll do in a folder target lock. And we'll create a new Google Doc for it. Player target lock. I guess. Title. Player. Subtitle. Gotta make it nice. By Devin Sherry. Alright, so we have that. Boom. Okay. Let's finish out for the night. See if we need to player character for sure. Item, yeah. Item for sure. You can really see through my green screen when this fucking computer monitor is just white. That hurts my eyes. Okay. Actors, probably, right? Anything collectible? No. UI. Git ignore, of course. I think that's it. So continue whip on target lock feature. Submit that bad boy. Let's push this to GitHub. If anyone is interested in any of the code, you can, what's the word? Become a Patreon supporter. Second tier, you'll get access to the code, all that good stuff. So feel free to do that if you're interested. I guess we'll raid Auroral Games again. So before we do, make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter. I guess I have to add a thing. Do I have an Instagram? Yes, follow me on Instagram. Join us on Discord, all that good stuff. If you aren't already following me here on Twitch, feel free to do so. We'll be streaming tomorrow night with my friend Billy. We'll be talking about From Dusk Till Dawn. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Christoph, I'll message you later if you're still watching. Have a good night.